There's this quote by the very wise Mark Weiser, who was actually the technology officer of Xerox PARC just down the street 20 years ago. And he wrote this 20 years ago and says, the most profound technologies are those that disappear. They weave themselves into the fabric of everyday life until they're indistinguishable from it. And if you think about the technology, the computers of our time, the laptop and now the super smartphone, it seems like technology is increasingly disappearing, becoming more invisible, but yet at the same time more pervasive to our everyday life. And these are kind of the elements that came into our thinking when we were thinking about starting Smule, but also in the early stages of trying to figure out what Smule really is. Because when Smule started in the summer of 2008, I would say that neither Jeff and I or anyone else really knew what Smule was going to be, which is it was going to be music, and starting with mobile devices, and we've seemed to have the opportunity to reach a lot of people. Looking back, perhaps there's this other notion, actually also from the researchers at Ubiquitous Computing, that said technology perhaps should create calm. There are many ways you can take this. One is that, well, technology is something that does not have to be in our face all the time. It could be something that recedes into the background of our lives, something that is pervasive yet mostly invisible. And that, technology is something that, well, is very much in the background. But perhaps even in a more literal sense, for us, is that technology should be something that enables a very human reaction. When we found this particular comment left on iTunes, this is something that was very unexpected. I'm not going to read this. I'll let you read this. So when we saw this, that was obviously a pretty humbling thing. Did not expect that this app we built in 7 weeks might do this even just for one person. And also, I mean, to be honest, it's also made software seem like a really safe occupation. And it's another reason I think that it's humbling. And in some ways, this is unexpected things like this. I think that makes us feel good that maybe we did something, at least in one instance, to help someone.